Lougheed understood that the boom and bust nature of resource economies and the fact that when the activity is done, a lot of these companies just walk away and leave Albertans saddled with debt. Future generations will look back and say, what were they thinking? Especially at the time when the world was trying to decarbonize and we're looking for better solutions. All we're doing is beating the same dead horse that the world's trying to walk away from. Pursuing a decarbonized economy and clean circular economies where we can reduce the noise and pollution in our cities, where we'll spread economic benefit across rural communities, because as you build out renewable resources, there's work in every part of the province. And there's a lot of work that can be transferred from the oil industry and welders and technical people onto a new challenge, and they don't have to move to Fort McMurray or some camp in the wilderness to do it. The work is right there in their communities. It's a wonderful potential that we have to improve the world. So here we are thinking, entertaining, putting in an industrial development coal mine on a watershed where we could see 20 inches of rain in a month. It's getting to be a new normal for climate change, and you have to contemplate what the impacts would be to water and water contamination and erosion in the country, and then the legacy of liabilities that we have when a project like this closes down and we're left with invasive species. Of course, the scenery and the water and the fishing is all compromised, and to what ends? So if you want to have quality of life and a vibrant economy, you've got to preserve assets that will generate those things. There's regenerative economies of rangelands here that are diverse and adapted. There's a sustainable forestry that can be practiced here, preservation of fisheries and legacy of world-class outdoor experiences. And those are something that can be perpetuated for hundreds of years, but we're ready to trade them in for short-term economic gain. The value of this coal is, I can guarantee, a pittance in comparison to the value of water for generations over hundreds of years. And we should be concentrating on how we can improve these watersheds for yield and sustainability, how to de-risk them for fire, how to stabilize them, management of invasive species that compromise ecological processes here. And these have been put on the back burner over successive governments in Alberta. It seems like we have no concept of collateral damage to public assets. It isn't just about private assets or privatizing public assets, it's about maintaining public assets as well. That's how you keep a healthy balance sheet, and that's the role of government, is to protect public and private capital.